When we step into the kitchen, it's always a good time. French toast, how does that sound for a Tuesday morning? A classic breakfast? Oh yes, it's made with leftover bread and beaten eggs. It doesn't get any better. But how about making a vegan-style French toast? Have I got your full attention yet? Hopefully yes. How many, or rather how, you may ask? Well, making French toast with no eggs, maybe? Is that even possible? That's why we called in food entrepreneur and one of our favorites here on the Expresso Show. It's Gabby. Gabby, so good to see you. Reunited.
I know, it's so sweet.
2 years later, you left us to go become a mother.
A mom. And then when Gaia was little, then we came here, and we had my mom in the background helping, and thankfully she didn't cry, so it was great.
This is fantastic. And how's the world of motherhood?
It's amazing, honestly. We're very blessed. I know everyone, mom says that like their child's the best. She really is. She's so cute.
She is so adorable.
Thank you.
We are so happy to have you back, and you're bringing such an incredible recipe with you this morning. We're making French toast, but it's vegan style. Tell me more.
Yeah, so it's actually funny enough. This recipe came about because my daughter's actually allergic to egg white.
Oh, wow.
Funny enough. It's a very mild allergy, but we can't give it to her. And so many of my mom's
friends...
friends...
And you live on egg white.
Yeah, it's such an easy thing to eat. So I was thinking, well, how can I make her this treat that so many moms make kids, because it's easy to make and it's delicious, but it has no eggs. And then I thought, well, let's just make it fully vegan.
I'm very keen to see how this is all going to come together. Let's go.
Yeah, and it's so easy. So we've got some sourdough bread here. Okay. You can just use normal white bread as well if you'd like. If it's a day old, it's a bit better, because you'll see it soaks in your mixture a little bit better. So we've got a plant-based milk here. So I've used oat milk, but you can use almond or any kind of nut milk.
Coconut milk,
even if you like that coconutty flavour.
Which, I mean, for me, is always a winner.
Yeah, that's always delicious. And we've got some cornstarch. We've got flaxseed, which is basically like your egg substitute. I've got a little bit of baking powder.
Nice.
Some vanilla.
Essence.
Yes. And we've got a little bit of date syrup, just to kind of keep a little bit of sweetness.
Okay, because I was going to ask you, where then are we going to be getting our sweetness from? I even thought that was honey. Yeah,
so obviously your honey's not vegan, so you're going to rather go with your date syrup or even a maple syrup.
Yeah. Okay, great. Yeah. So you're mixing all of that together.
Literally just giving this a whisk.
Meanwhile, your pan is sort of heating up that side.
So exactly, So there we go. We're going to put our pan on our heat, and we're going to add about a good dollop of coconut oil to melt on there. And the big trick here is you'll see that the mixture often the cornstarch will kind of sink to the bottom. So just before, as soon as your pan's ready, you want to give this a final whisk.
Is that when you know that the coconut oil has sort of
kind of melted? Yeah. You want your pan to be
evenly.
hot. Yeah, so you see our coconut oil is melting nicely. But yeah, you just kind of want your pan to be quite hot. And then just before you're ready with your bread, we're going to pop it in here, give it one last stir.
The people often think that making vegan dishes is complicated. You need all sorts of fancy ingredients. And you really can make it by bringing it all together using all the ingredients you've already got in your own cupboard. We've made it super easy for you to cook along with us this morning. Our website, expressoshow.com, that's where the recipe is, as well as a full list of all the ingredients. You're going to love this. It's a treat.
So basically now we've got our mixture. My pan's getting nice and hot. And you're basically going to take your bread like normal French toast. Going to kind of do a bit of a dip here. So it's nice and coated. Give it a bit of a shake.
Do you want to soak it, like absolutely soak it, or just lightly?
So you don't want to be like soggy. So like as you can see, I've literally just coated it all without, so you kind of want it to be a good like 5-10 seconds.
Okay, I'm going to try one just to see if you actually retain any control. Oh, you actually do, because I was wondering if
any control.
All of this is just going to soak it all up, and then you're like, oh.
So worst comes to worst, they always it's like with like pancakes. The first one's always a nightmare. So, you know, if this one comes out badly, I'm going to blame you.
Okay, no. Listen, cool. My one's the smaller one.
There we go. Yeah, so we're going to have this here. Can I kind of move it around?
Nice.
Just to make sure it doesn't stick. If you feel like it's sticking, I just add a little bit more coconut oil to it, just because you can.
When do you know when it's absolutely ready? Because you're making use of coconut oil, which has a different sort of heat factor to, say, sunflower oil. Yeah, so you actually can use sunflower oil. You can use canola oil. I just prefer coconut oil just because, as you just mentioned, it has a higher heat factor. Okay. And obviously, you want to use a non-stick pan. And yeah, so you're going to just want this to brown a little bit. And when it's all done... so this will take a good, like, 2 to 3 minutes. Okay. Just to get that nice and toasty. It's a quick and easy one.
And as you can see, we have our finished
When
product
it's all
already.
done, that's what it looks like. You can add some embellishments to it to really make it special. What have you got there?
So we actually, can we move over here? Yeah, we've actually got some nice coconut yogurt.
How
and then
does
an
it
extra
taste,
drizzle.
Gabby?
Well, you let me know. It's got a really, so I serve it with a little bit of date syrup or maple syrup and some coconut yogurt. So it's like a perfect breakfast.
Girl!
Let me know what you think. Honest opinion.
Honestly, I might as well have been vaccinated twice and taken a trip to France.
Oh, you're so kind.
I mean, it is authentic in every way, but the taste.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm gonna have the entire thing. Well, listen, you can make your own at home as well. ExpressoShow.com is where you can find the recipe. Enjoy, everyone. Gabby, I'll leave you one. Eh?
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Okay, cool.
Thank you.